Don't listen to this podcast. MeatCanyon video.
You heard what about fart tuah? Fart on that thing.
Or squirt tuah, right, girls? Squirt tuah.
Don't tell me that's dripping from above her, bro.
Upstairs neighbor began listening to the Talk Tuah podcast. Well, I should say he was watching it. He started watching it 2 months ago. He seemed to mock it at first, mumbling to himself.
Nothing. It's so dumb.
I didn't pay much attention to it. Things felt so normal then. It wasn't until that night he knocked on my door. He raised his head along with his phone to look at me, a crazed look in his eye, accompanied with a sticky, wet smile. He was showing me the podcast he was watching earlier.
You gotta check out this podcast.
Why do you think
The joke
people
is so
like that
funny.
so much? I wish I knew.
Multi-layered.
Yeah, I do.
I can't recommend it enough.
Oh, a Hawk Tuah thing?
Joe went downstairs to his neighbor to recommend the Talk to a podcast. Do you think anybody has actually unironically recommended the Talk to a podcast to somebody? Yeah. Dude, they have some funny-ass jokes. Have you ever heard of a shirt tussy? It's when your shirt gets caught in your vagina. Haley Welch had this one guest on that said something so fascinating. She said if you don't like a bush, you're gay.
It's just the dick-sucking joke, right?
You think it's just that, but then she talks to you.
How do you know that? I've watched the Talk to a podcast on stream. I've watched the Talk to a podcast, and that's the conversations that they have. They talk about the shirt tussy and how hairy their genitals are. That's the first episode. After that, it gets a little more lax. I feel like they wanted a real shocker as a first episode, so it's just like the whole first Talk to a podcast was just like nonstop, just raunchy.
She speaks to me at least. She saw through me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like
I could see my soul leave my body.
You boys. Hawk Tuah.
You are lost, but can easily be found. Spill from your mouth the essence of truth, and it will set you free.
Oh my god.
Let it spill forth. Fill your chalice with truth.
Oh, you just have to start spitting?
You could see his obsession.
It's so funny.
But it was just a joke.
What did I tell
Right?
you?
A leak from upstairs began to drip into my apartment. I tried to talk to him about it, but he would never answer his door, only laughing with the podcast blaring at all times of day.
Looks like a Rottweiler's jowls dribbling down.
Out of some morbid curiosity, I tried watching the show,
But
but I didn't understand. I couldn't understand. Was it the joke?
Do you like dogs?
Was it the girl?
Hawk to spit
Where
on
was the
that
root of his
thing.
obsession?
Hawk to
There was nothing.
Fart tuah. Dog tuah. Cat.
Oh my god, when they were trying to give her friend her own catchphrase. I feel like they did say like fart on that thing or some shit. What was the catchphrase they tried to give to Haley's friend? They were like, you need your own catchphrase. And they're like, wait, you try to say Hawk Tuah. And she went, Hawk Tuah. And she was like, no, you got to get Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah. Shit on that thing. Yeah, shit on that thing. Yeah, fuck, dude. Oh my god.
Meow tuah. Meow tuah is kind of interesting.
Because that's also about pussy. But not about the lady kind, more about the little fur baby kind. I don't want kids, though,
Oh, is somebody in his house?
because I think that the world's a corrupt place and it makes me afraid. I really don't want to bring another conscious living being into this hellscape we call it Earth. What do I know? Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing. me.
One day,
Where the fuck did he get that many buckets? Like, I have like, what, 3 trash cans at my disposal?
the laughing stopped. Surely there had to be some reason.
Oh, Post Malone, so
Bro, that would be disgusting to walk through that much spit.
dreamy. I love it.
Because it would be like thick. Like spit. What is spit made of? It's not just water, right? What is spit made of? 99% water? Really? 1% proteins and salts. I feel like spit is like thick. No? So it's saliva. Yeah, that's the same shit. Spit and saliva are the same shit. I'm saying saliva being 99% water is so, I feel like that can't be true. It's gooey. That's what I'm saying. I feel like spit's like thick water.
Instead of always tired on his cheeks, I wish it said hot tuah. How much you think I gotta pay him
What the fuck are those growths?
to put spit on that thing? That tube's or if there's any skin left on that beautiful.
Oh my god, he died?
Oh! Oh God!
Spit on that thing.
Oh! God! Oh God! Yeah, my dad didn't like the hawk tuah meme, but I just
must
told
admit.
him, hawk tuah!
Oh my god, he started watching it!
It does hook you pretty fast.
On that thing already. And it's not.
It's not just a one-dimensional joke. It's truly very moving.
Right?
There's a lot to unravel with the hawk tuah joke. It's not just talking about spitting on a dick before sucking it. It's so much more than that. It's like the smell of autumn. It's refreshing, like a nice cold glass of spring water after a long run. It's a rainy day during the hot summer where the mist kind of, evaporates off of the concrete.
So fun.
Poetic, really.
Difference. Oh, good golly. I'm from the South.
It's the first snowfall. You're just talking about the hawk tuah. The hawk tuah joke that in depth. It's like writing your first haiku.